Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. Welcome to Intuitive Investigation. This is a channel message, random talk. Sometimes I do reading, sometimes I don't, but I'm more so feeling the channel messages lately. Welcome in, make yourself at home. This is all for entertainment purposes only, okay? This is all for all my starseeds out here. This is for all my chosen ones out here. First of all, people gonna learn the hard way to stop playing in your energy. We already know about that. We already addressed that. But these people be just messing their own life up on a level that they don't even understand. But us chosen ones, we were never supposed to wake up. We were never supposed to stand in our power. And now that we are, it's like it got people looking stuck and confused, right? It got people, for one, you were not supposed to wake up to your power, right? They knew what your power was. You didn't know. Two, you woken up to it. You're healing from curses, and you're fighting back by being high vibrational, by saying your protection prayers against the enemy, by doing your protection work and using your protective crystals and all that good stuff. Whatever you do, everybody's different, right? So it's like you keep calling your power back and snatching your power back from demons. And these demons, it's like they cannot drink anymore. Like, remember, life is not physical, it's spiritual, okay? And you know somebody by the fruit of you. The fruit is what shows you about a person. And I'm not talking about material fruit. The fruit of the spirit, the fruit of the soul. What are you producing? When people come around you, what's your aura? What are you outwardly putting out? Is it nastiness, hatred, disgusting behavior? And especially on purpose? Are you being satanic and a poser, a hater, Or are you being a angelic, close to God, So it's like these people are people put themselves in a spiritual jail just trying to fuck with you, right? If you know that you have high spiritual rank, you have to know that, and you cannot allow demons to manipulate you. You got to try to manipulate them back, play a game with them back, not to the point where you get dragged down to hell, but manipulate them back, play games with them back. You know what I'm saying? I know I play games with people, folks, they think they got one up on you, or they think they got you figured out, and the whole time you playing a game with them and seeing how they gonna react, or you purposely tell somebody a secret and see how they react to it, and it's really not a secret, it's all a joke in a game. So it's like you got to know that you're in a spiritual warfare when you're going about life. And spiritual warfare, let's say that we all, as human beings, we have our spaceships, right? And it's like our spaceships are clashing with each other. When I say spaceships are clashing with each other, this person over here, they're ran by this program. Their vessel is possessed by whatever entity they're possessed by. And this entity is maybe against your spirit and your closeness to God or whatever. And a lot of anointed ones have to deal with this. Anointed people have it so hard. And there's a reason why there's a verse in the Bible that tells people, do not touch my anointed one. Because God knows there is groups of people that is wicked. Not everybody will make it to the promised land. Some people truly are wicked. Some people truly, it's going to take them hundreds of years. They're going to have to reincarnate it many times to make it to the promised land, right? Some chosen ones, you might make it to the promised land right here on earth, right here in this lifetime, right? And that's why so many distractions in your face. You got to keep your eyes on the prize. You got to know you're here for what you're here to do, right? You got to do what you're meant to do on earth, not anybody else. Somebody else could be ran by a totally different program, or possessed, or their body could be snatched or abducted by some type of low vibrational demon, right? So you got to keep your eyes on the prize. Don't get too caught up in any games of anybody lower than you. How about play the game back with them, but don't get too caught up in that game with them, right? But, just watch out, because I know it never stops. It never ends. It's always smiling faces with demons behind them. You shake hands with demons. You want this business deal. You want this contract over here. You go to work and this, that, and the third, and this person want to be your friend, but the whole time they hate and envy on you, or they're trying to look for a weakness against you to use it against you. But one thing about being chosen, most of these people never step to your face and say how they feel to you. The only thing they can do is just spell work, magic, and going behind your back, ganging up on you. So they're cowards by default. They already admitted that they are scared of you. They are scared of God. They are scared of people who have a piece of God within them. And that's on them if they, on their journey, they want to decide to find God on their journey. However, in this lifetime, you know what you're doing in this lifetime, and that's all that matters, right? So With that being said, keep your eyes on the prize. Don't lose sight of what's most important. Let nobody manipulate you off your path. Let nobody tempt you off your path. Because demons can sniff out that you're chosen. And when they sniff out that you're chosen, they desperately want a piece of that energy. When they want a piece of that energy, they do anything to just siphon off that. Or their demons just get them. Or their demons are programmed to attack you. But once again, the Bible does say, touch not my anointed one. So people always learn the hard way when they come for the chosen one, when the chosen one did not deserve anything from them, or the chosen one didn't do anything to them. Keep on playing games with them back. Keep on confusing the enemy. Because the enemy surely is watching. They surely is monitoring, but they can't do nothing. Deep down inside, a lot of folks, they really want to kill to be in your position. They really want to steal to be in your position. They want to do anything to be in your position. And I'm talking about on a spiritual level. Because some of these folks, they got to reincarnate many, many times to get to where this is your time, right? That's not to look down on anybody. Everybody's on their own spiritual race. It's just that the chosen ones, we just reincarnated many times, so we know a lot of stuff. We didn't experience being a human many times. We didn't experience being on planet Earth many times. We have a lot of esoteric knowledge. We have a lot of spiritual knowledge. We have a lot of cosmic knowledge. This is what God gave us. This is what God granted to us. And in this incarnation, it attracts a lot of jealousy. But why are you jealous? You're going to experience being the chosen one after you die and come back a few times. You're going to experience having certain knowledge of certain things the chosen one naturally have after you reincarnate a few times. Or not just reincarnate, maybe when you're 70, 80, 90, So keep y'all head to the sky, y'all. I'm thinking about the song, as long as you keep your head to the sky, you can win, because that's what they want you to be. They want you to be low vibrational. A lot of the chosen ones, before they woke up to the witchcraft that was on them, they were low vibrational. So their power was being used in a different direction, and they did not know their power. In the song, you keep your head to the sky. Keep in mind that directions and our body language is very important to how we feel on the inside, right? I think I had a download a few days ago about you paying attention to the physical things that you do. It's both interconnected to each other, the physical and the spiritual realm. It's both interconnected, right? So with that being said, like, if you want to feel up, you look up. Don't you know when you look up and you start to feel up? So if you want to look up, feel up. If you want to feel down, look down, okay? If you want to go righteous, you move to the right, or you look to the right. Or if you want to go left field, you probably move it to the left. Now, us as humans, we naturally do this. But as a chosen one, your energy is very important. And it's very important how you use your energy. We all have this power, but how do you use it? And we deal with a lot of manipulation on this journey because, like I said, everybody don't have that power. And they want that. But they cannot have it until God gives that to them. But you keep your head to the sky. You keep looking up. Nothing can touch you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper if you keep looking up. If you keep your head to the sky, no low vibrational entity or energy can touch you, because at the end of the day, we're all energies. At the end of the day, we're all souls having a human experience. It's all about the spirit. All of us will pass away one day. This is just a vessel. Your spirit and your soul has been here many times. Your soul has been here when it was probably water forming millions of years ago when the earth was forming. Your soul was probably here when music was first being formed, or your soul was probably in different animal bodies and different bugs and things of that nature thousands of years ago before you came into a human body, and you incarnated and you learned throughout all them processes. And then you in a human body now in 2025, before you had this reincarnation, you probably reincarnated in a human body 20 some odd times, 30 some odd times. You probably was around during slavery and all that. And you have awarenesses from those times that you reincarnated. That's why you are born the chosen one in this life. You are born with this natural esoteric knowledge because you've been here before. You've been here before. You know how they had them babies with them old souls and they say you've been here before? That's how a lot of them chosen ones are. We've been here before. We reincarnated many times. We naturally have certain knowledge and awareness of stuff. We naturally have a high spiritual rank, and people see this from a spiritual perspective, and that's why they blindly attack your anointing. So they blindly attack. It almost remind me of Cat Williams when that comedian, rest in peace to her, but she just blindly attacked him, and he's an anointed one, and then she tried to shoot him. You do not touch my anointed one, God says, touch not my anointed one, but people learn the hard way when they come in your energy and they cannot take it and they try to play with you. They try to